Hello there, it's NOOCH, and we're here on day 27 of NOOCH's new free-to-play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes account, the Kylo Quest. We're going to see how long it takes us to unlock Supreme Leader Kylo Ren on a free-to-play account from day one. Going to take us over a year, most likely, just to get all the characters unlocked. We are having a lot of success with the double drops now, with the accelerated drop rate. What NOOCH is learning, though, is while the shards are accelerated, the credits and the gear are not. So we still have to go through getting those. So what we're going to do is you can see all the characters here that NOOCH is using to unlock. So this is our first thing. NOOCH unlocked R2-D2 on day 27. So we've already unlocked Palpatine. Now we're going to unlock R2. Not a super crazy team. You're going to see these characters. I mean, Snowtrooper there is at level 44 and no mods, nothing. But Palpatine is so good. You can just take him in there when he's at 5 stars. I think we had him at Gear 7 during this. So not all that difficult. We're not going to talk about strategy for R2. Just get your guys up to Gear 5 or level 5 stars. Gear 7, take him in, wipe it out, get R2, activate him. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with the account. So we got our first order farming going on. We'll take a look at that as soon as this is over. Let this run through. Then we're going to take NOOCH's arena team, and we're going to show you the final node of Galactic War. We've got it all loaded up. We're just going to take on that final node of Galactic War. Not 100% that we can finish it, but pretty confident that we should be able to finish it. The nice thing about Galactic War with using Palpatine, Vader, Tarkin, a beefy, I think he's Gear 8 now? Gear 8. 5-star Kylo Ren unmasked, and Luke, farm boy Luke at 7 stars. Kylo Ren unmasked, we put a crit avoidance arrow on him. If you can do that with your account, farm that crit avoidance arrow, put it on Kylo Ren unmasked, get him as much health as possible. Boy, man, he cannot get killed in Galactic War, or it's very difficult. So, I mean, NOOCH has gone up. All NOOCH's characters are 63, 62 right now. I'm having trouble getting the credits to get them up to 63, but been facing off against at least one team over 70, and this final team we're about to see in the final Galactic War node is level 70 team, and they're having a lot of trouble getting through Kylo Ren unmasked because they can't crit him because of his crit avoidance arrow. And every time they hit him, he just gains health. They don't do enough damage because Kylo Ren unmasked is a great gainer of health. So you're going to see how this team works. Palpatine leading it. All the debuffs make the turn meter go crazy, and then when we can get Palpatine Zeta, it's going to be even bigger. So NOOCH envisions using this Palpatine Vader team and Palpatine Vader team, and then adding Thrawn in eventually to get us through Arena for several months until I'm not even really sure what team's going to replace it until we get to Supreme Leader Kylo. We'll see as we go who we're able to get. So here we are finishing up R2, about to finish this off. Again, there's no use in going over the strategy. Just get those guys geared up, especially if you get Palpatine first. You can go get R2, and it's not all that challenging of an event to unlock him at 5 stars anyway. So there we go. We'll show you we'll let it run through the nice little unlocking or unboxing of R2 and the cool little graphic there. So let's activate him. Go ahead, NOOCH, activate that guy and activate again for 100 credits. And there he is in all his glory, R2-D2, the most amazing astromech droid in the galaxy, in a galaxy far, far away. So there you go. That's R2. And let's go ahead and exit out of here. Yep. And so here's our first order team. Here's our first order farm. You can see we have Kylo Ren unmasked at 5 stars. First order Stormtrooper 5 stars. First order officer at 4 stars. We're getting close to getting him to 5. Special Forces TIE Fighter, we've been using him in the guild shop and just using all our guild currency for him. So in 27 days, we've got him almost to 6 stars. So you can use a lot of guild currency. We'll probably have him finished in about 40, 45 days, and we can move on to something else in the guild currency store. Phasma and First Order TIE Pilot are there. We are very close to unlocking Sith Trooper and General Hux. First Order Executioner and Kylo Ren are probably going to wait a minute because once we get through with the KRU farm, which is going to be at least a couple more weeks, and that is a Cantina farm, First Order Executioner and Kylo Ren are both also Cantina farms, but NOOCH is going to put that on hold and go get Thrawn. So we need to get Ezra in the Cantina, and we need to get Hera in the Cantina, and get our other characters. We're already leveling up Kanan, but we got to get Zeb, and then we're going to try to get, who else do we get? Oh, Sabine. So we'll have to either get Sabine or Chopper as well to unlock Thrawn. Really would like to not get Chopper. Sabine might have some usefulness with these new Mandalorian rosters. So this is where the First Order team is. Let's go take a quick look at Kylo. He is at, well, Gear 7, not quite Gear 8. We'll have him to Gear 8. As soon as we get to level 65, we'll have enough of these to get him there. Let's look at his stats right now. At Gear 7, he's got 19,000 health, and don't care about the speed, really. His crit avoidance, 24%. There you see that arrow. If you can get a crit avoidance arrow on Kylo Ren unmasked, while keeping him super beefy with a lot of health, he is really difficult to kill for other teams. So we're going to wait till we get all of these before we get him modded up. So it'll be a couple levels. That'll probably be 3 days, 2-3 days before we get Kylo Ren MS to level 65, get him to Gear 8. So let's go ahead. That's where we are, the First Order farm. We're not going to cover the rest of it. We kind of talked about everything right now. Let's go ahead and get into Galactic War, play that final node, then we'll let you guys go. We've been finishing the Galactic War with our Arena team. This is the Arena team. Palpatine, 5-star, Gear 7. Vader, 4-star, Gear 7. Really close to having Vader. We're just a few shards away, so we'll have him to 5 stars in the next 3 to 4 days, probably. 7-star Farm Boy Luke at Gear 7. He's not exciting, but you need him for CLS down the road. That was NOOCH's first 7-star, and he adds stun. Tarkin strips Turn Meter with his AoE and does a lot of damage with that AoE too. And Kylo is there for stunning and also for just taunting the entire match, and he just doesn't lose health. So we have stun, 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 Turn Meter, crush, 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 crush. Vader is our big damage dealer, and let's go through this battle. These are all level 70, Gear 7 and 8 characters, I believe. We don't have Vader's special loaded up, so that might be a handicap. Let's go ahead and see if we can get an ability block on Boba Fett. I don't want him to ability block us, and there we go. Now this is where the team really takes off. Watch Tarkin's Turn Meter. Watch his Turn Meter. Get your eyes on that, because with Palpatine's lead, when Tarkin puts all these debuffs on, he goes straight back to 100% Turn Meter, and there it is. Now watch the other team's Turn Meters. You're going to see 2 or 3 of these Turn Meters go down to much lower than they are. As well, we only got Ezra on that, so... Or did we get Biggs? Or I think Biggs just attacked us. Now we're going to try to get a stun on Akbar, because I don't want him clearing off those debuffs. The question is, I think KRU's going to go... Yeah, so we'll stun Akbar with KRU. We could have stunned Vader, and that wouldn't have been a bad choice. But Akbar can cleanse all those debuffs, and we do not want that to happen. That's like the absolute last thing. Now let's see if we can get a bunch of stuns. And there we go. We stunned everybody except Biggs. So let's get to work on... I'm going to get to work on Boba Fett. If I start hitting Biggs... Now look, here's another thing about the team. Look at Vader's health. With Palpatine's lead, I'm going to drop a bunch of debuffs, and his health's going to go to 100%. Sith allies gain health for their debuffs, and Empire allies gain Turn Meter. So Vader gets both of those. It looks like we can... I think we can take out Biggs right now. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. And we might be able to get Akbar right here too. Close, not quite. Now Akbar's gone. Okay, now Boba Fett and Vader are still the big concerns. And if we use our basic with Kylo, he's going to taunt. And that's where we want him taunting. I still want to block his special. I didn't get it, so let's keep going. Tarkin is running low on health. Let's see if we can get him right here, okay? Boba Fett's still alive. The worst case scenario would be that we kill Boba Fett and he comes back and kills Tarkin. See, now if he had eliminated Tarkin right there, he would have got his bounty hunter. Oh shoot, what's it called? His resolve back, and that resolve would have let him makes him so that you have to kill him twice again. And so we're glad that Tarkin didn't die. This is actually pretty close, but we're to the end here. We're going to save a stun. We're going to get these debuffs on. We're going to finish him off. I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and just basic here, because, and then see, we've still got a stun here with the Emperor, and now we're going to be able to finish him off. Let's go ahead and zap him. One more here. Oh, he dodged. There we go. Vader's gone. So that's how NOOCH has been finishing off Galactic War. That's also how NOOCH has been advancing in Arena. We'll go look at Arena real quick, and then we'll let you guys go. Now we've got 800 in here. We're going after Zeb right now, so we can go get Thrawn. We're going to finish Biggs off with just a regular hard node farm. That'll take a day or two. And then we'll go finish off Phasma. We don't necessarily need to get all these first order guys to 7 stars immediately because the gear farm's going to take a long time anyway. So getting to 7 stars now, while beneficial, we can take a little bit of time and meander around and get our Thrawn and get our Palpatine in the meantime before we get those guys geared up. And we've got Kylo anyway right now. So in here, we're going to be getting Zeb next, and we're going to finish off Biggs. We're going to go get Cad Bane because he's necessary for, we need scoundrels for the credit heist, and then we got to go later on. We're going to have to go get Chewie, Chewbacca, and the Millennium Falcon. We'll need him for that. That's all we've got in there, but let's go look at the arena. I just want to show you some of the teams that NOOCH is facing off against. You see, NOOCH's team is only at 31,000. This team here is at 55,000. This is where NOOCH is in arena, around this 300 level, and I've been hanging here. These guys could beat NOOCH. You see that these are all level 85. These are people that bought the Hyperdrive bundle. More power to you. They got big old rosters, but what NOOCH has been doing is kind of navigating until he finds a team he can take on. This team right here would be possible, because even though it's at 58,000 power, with all of the Jedi there, Vader's going to get a bunch of turn meter. Palpatine's got a lot more potency. The potency against these Jedi is much, much bigger. But usually what NOOCH does is try to find a Phoenix team and just crush it. We can do that. This team NOOCH's arena team handles Phoenix very well. The Palpatine, Vader, Tarkin, and KRU just makes Phoenix. They can't handle it. It takes a little while to kill him just because they just have so much regeneration. But we can handle Phoenix, and we're able to climb up below 300 every day with that. We get knocked back, but as long as we stay under that 500 mark right now, our awards stay where NOOCH needs them to be. Our prizes with payout 500 credit, 500 currency, 60 gems, crystals. We'll take that every day for now until we can get this team built up. Guys, that's all. That's day 27. That's where we are. We got R2 unlocked. We're finishing Galactic War. Squad Arena team is Palpatine and Vader with a bunch of other dark side guys mixed in. And I hope you enjoyed this day 27. We'll come back in another week or so, show you where we stand. And until that time, remember, NOOCH too good. Thanks for watching, and please like the video down below. You can also check out NOOCH's contributors up there. You can subscribe on Darth Vader over here. And you can watch more videos on this side. We'll see you next time.